Hi, welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been several weeks since my last video, and that's because it's been the school summer holidays. I started back at work properly last week, and so it's a bit of a manic, tiring week, especially with my daughter starting high school and my little boy going back as well. So what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd have a look at some of the accessibility settings in 3 of the most popular streaming services for films and television programs. So I thought I was going to do them all in one video, but I thought it might be a bit long, so I'm going to do a really quick video and overview on Netflix, and then we'll also have a look at Amazon Prime Video in another video, and probably Disney Plus as well. So I thought I'd start off with Netflix, as that's probably the certainly one of the most popular TV streaming services. I'm sure everybody knows what Netflix is. If you don't, then I don't know where you've been. But basically, Netflix is a streaming service for television and films, and it's a subscription service, so you pay monthly, depending on how many sort of users you want at once and that sort of thing, what quality you want. I do apologise, I've got a cold at the moment. That's part of the reason why I haven't got the video on as well, but also because my computer doesn't seem to record very well when I've got a video playing on in the corner and on the screen as well, so I've just kept that off for now. So we're going to have a quick look at some of the accessibility settings in Netflix. As on all these streaming services, you can use them on pretty much anything. I've got just doing it on PC for now, just for ease of recording really, but you can get it on any sort of tablet devices, your iPads and your Kindles, etc. You can get it on your phone, you can get it on pretty much everything really. So it's really accessible from that point of view. Excuse me, and I apologise for my voice, because like I say, I'm a bit full of cold at the moment. 1 week back in and I've already got a cold. So we'll have a quick look at some of the options on here. So if you go into, if you just type accessibility on Netflix and Google, it gives you a few options. So, and there's a little bit some information about all of these in here as well. So it tells you how you can use it with headphones and hearing aids and etc. And neck loops if you've got a one of those systems. It just gives you a little bit of information. It doesn't go into massive detail. You can have audio descriptions, which we'll have a quick look at in a moment, and you can also change the language settings. You can have closed captions, subtitles, that sort of thing. You can use keyboard shortcuts if you're on a computer or another device that supports keyboard shortcuts. You can navigate Netflix with screen readers, which is really useful if you've got something like NVDA or JAWS or one of those programs, and you should be able to navigate with that. You can customise subtitles, and quite a lot of sort of smart televisions and things like Amazon Fire Sticks and things like that have like a voice button on them. So we've got an Amazon Fire Stick upstairs, for example. So if you do a voice search on that, you can just ask Alexa to search something, and it will look for things on Netflix as well as Amazon Video, which is really useful. So lots of really nice features in there. So let's have a really quick look at Netflix itself. You have to excuse the strange names on there. So you can have different users, multiple different users on your Netflix account. My daughter names most of these, which are either quite bizarre. And you can put your own images and things like that on there as well. You can also set them up so these two, for my children for example, are set up as child users, so it will just show age appropriate programs for them. So I'm just going to pop into mine. So Deadpool, I might have to watch that again at some point, great film. So yes, this is what the interface basically looks like. This is on PC. Like I say, it might vary slightly depending on what device you're on, but it's more or less the same, with a strange selection of stuff that's on my Netflix at the moment. So if I go into a TV program or a film, I'll go into Venom. I'm not going to play it for too long. Now I've already put audio description on, so I'm just quickly showing you where that is. I'm just going to pause the video a second. So in here, at the bottom of the screen, some of the sizes might be pop up at the top depending on what device you're on. But if you click on this little option here, you've got subtitle options. You can have them in different languages, and this varies slightly between different programs as well in terms of what you have. I'll just put on normal English for now, and we'll click on play to see how that looks. Just skip that a little bit. No problem, yeah. I get the feeling like I'm. So you can see the subtitles pop up at the bottom of the screen there. And it's got a little music symbol to show that's it's a song on that particular bit as well, which is useful. Just skip back a little bit again. You can change the language if you want, the audio language. I've just turned subtitles off. In fact, I'll keep English subtitles on and we'll go to Spanish. See what that does. Skip ahead a bit again, so I'm just trying to put...
Right. No se puede. ¿Cómo le ha ido? Berkeley, Brown, MIT. A ella le han dado una beca. ¿Qué te he dicho?
There you go, we've got English with subtitles with Spanish overdubbing. It's quite useful. And then the other thing that you can do, certainly for visually impaired users this could be useful, is put on English audio description. So what this basically does is it gives you a description of what's going on the screen during the film, and it doesn't constantly speak. You can still enjoy your program or film while you have this on. But it can be really useful for some people. It's not on everything on Netflix, unfortunately. I did try a couple of older programs and it didn't have them on, but it's certainly on some of the more recent films and some series.
Over black, a word appears. Sony. A glint of light edges the letter O.
So even in this beginning bit, it's giving
the capital letters draw near, giving way to a bright light in a cloudy sky. In a painted logo, a woman stands on a tiered pedestal. Wearing a Roman toga, she holds a torch aloft. Its brilliant light shimmers against a silver word. Columbia. A Sony.
So yeah, so you get the idea anyway. So yeah, so those are some of the audio options. Oh, in fact, I'll probably go turn that back off again, otherwise it's going to pop up on once you put audio description on. I think any programs then with audio description, it will
Sony Company.
Voice, so I might just turn that off, otherwise I'm going to get a bit of a surprise next time I try and watch something. Yeah, so those are those subtitles, those options. The other thing you can do on Netflix is keyboard shortcuts. So if you have, like I say, if you have got a computer that's playing it or something that's using a keyboard, there's a few just simple shortcuts on there for doing different things. So if I press Enter or Spacebar on here, for example, it will play or pause my film. What ones were there? You can fast forward and rewind with the left and right arrows. You can change the volume with the up and down arrows as well. Skip through 10 seconds. Back 10 seconds. So really nice and simple to use. Just a few settings in there. Excuse me. That's basically it. Like I say, without going into too much detail, like I say, it should work with screen readers. I don't currently have screen reader enabled on the computer that I'm currently using to test that out, but hopefully if you use a screen reader you can just give that one a try yourself. And that's most of the sort of settings on Netflix really. Like I say, if you've got a television or some other device that has the microphone option as well, then you can do voice searches for programs and films as well, which is really useful. Okay, so that's just a really quick overview of Netflix, and next time we'll have a look at Amazon Prime Video. Thanks for watching. Bye.